How much money do you make? Can you say that in 1 year?
I'm living my dream right now.
Can you tell us how much do you make?
Du får folk som bortskjemte drittunger.
Hvor mye tjener du per år?
Så jeg klarte å krasje inn i en taxi.
It could go up to 150 a year. Yeah. It could go up to millions sometimes.
Jeg bor siden 5 år uten familien, så
لما جيت على الطريق بالبحر
I have a nice life, you know. Not too crazy, but, you know, I get to see lots of things.
What's the most dangerous thing that has happened to you in your life?
Getting married.
Velkommen tilbake til Under overflaten. I dag så er det en litt forskjellig type video. Vi skal teste ut en annen type intervjuer på gata. Vi skal stille spørsmål her i sentrum angående hva er deres jobb, hvor mye tjener dem, folk som går her, og hva er deres gode og dårlige opplevelser på jobb, i tillegg til andre typer varierende spørsmål også. Bli med oss. Alright, so we've been asking people today, like, what's your job? What do you do?
I don't work anymore.
Okay, what was your job?
My job was accommodating people in London.
Okay. Yeah. Can you explain us a bit more how your job was? What did you do in your job and stuff like that?
I had a lot of apartments, and the American bankers would come in and stay for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and they would stay in my apartments.
Okay, so you own apartments and you rent them to...
I leased the apartments.
Okay.
I didn't own them. They're too expensive.
Okay.
So it's like I sublet them. So a little bit like a hotel, but with apartments.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can tell us how much money did you make at that time?
I was 30,
1 year.
35. 1 year? Probably maybe £120,000
In London?
in London.
120,000 pounds. That's really nice. That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a high-paying job.
Yeah, it was. It was, but I had staff, I had overheads. So I had to work hard for this
Okay.
and have some risk.
Nice. Okay, so what do you think is the best thing about your job and the worst thing?
The best thing about my job was it was my own business, and I didn't have to answer to anyone, and I gave good service. And I guess the worst part of the job was sometimes regulations and difficult customers, maybe causing trouble in the flats.
Okay.
So you work hard for these things.
We've been asking people today, like, what is their dream, right? We've been talking with a lot of younger people.
Right.
Do you still like have something in your life that you want to achieve?
I'm living my dream right now because I'm traveling in my van, and I'm retired, so I go around in my van and see beautiful places like Norway and all around Europe, and I have a nice life, you know, not too crazy, but you know, I get to see lots of things.
That's really nice. Can you tell us some places that you've really loved traveling to?
Well, all of Norway is my first time in Norway, and Norway's maybe the most beautiful country. But also, I've lived in Australia, New Zealand. I've traveled around America, but I think apart from Norway, I think Spain is a beautiful country to travel in the van, in the mountains, away from the tourists, seeing beautiful things, meeting nice people everywhere. So yeah, and I still go back to Ireland and travel there. Yeah, I always travel. I love it.
What's your favorite thing to do while you're traveling?
I do a lot of hiking, paddleboarding. Yeah, I get in the water and cycling. Just everything that's active, you know. Yeah, restaurants too, but beers, restaurants, meeting people, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last question.
Yeah.
What's like the most dangerous thing that you have experienced in your life? Most dangerous experience? Maybe you have several. You can tell us several stories. And then what's like a really nice thing that has happened to you in your life? Like,
Well, I come from Northern Ireland, so it was very dangerous for me growing up. Lots of people I know are killed, and that's dangerous. People shooting each other is pretty dangerous.
Really? In Ireland? Really?
Well, yeah, and you must know that it's
The mafia?
no no, it's you need to read the history of Ireland. There was a peace agreement in 1998. Before that, it was like warfare, really. So yeah, the Irish people against the United Kingdom. So there's a long history of conflict. In Australia, I have seen a man butchered to death by the Hells Angels with a knife. I don't know. I'm quite old. I've seen quite a lot of things, but more good things than bad.
All right, that is a good thing now then.
Well, I mean, 2 years ago, I met a beautiful woman. I'm very much in love with her. I'm having my best life because of that. You know, I'm lucky with my family. I've got good friends, good family. You know, life is a joy.
Have you sometimes in your life had a bad period? Like you're not feeling so good, or you're feeling down, or you don't have what you want, and then you do something, and then it goes better from there. Do you have some advice for people what they can do if they want to earn more money or like live happier?
Yes, in the early days, you know, I carried bags. I did all sorts of menial jobs, and I've worked on the bin lorries. I've worked. I think you have to have patience and never give up. And if you want to work very hard and you're nice to people and work hard for people, it comes back to you, and you will succeed. You know, but it's not all about money. It's about just having a nice balance. You know, you can be just as happy with 2,000 NOK as you are with 2 million NOK. If you know. Yeah. Many people are very unhappy with money. So I think you get enough and then you stop.
Nå ser det ut som det funker. Samma, hva er jobben din?
Jeg jobber som piccolo.
Ok, piccolo.
Ja.
Kan du forklare oss litt mer om det? Hva det innebærer? Hvordan er det?
Så jeg jobber på et finere hotell her i Oslo. Og min jobb er å assistere gjester til det de måtte trenge. Og hovedoppgaven min det er å løfte bagasjene deres. Det er sånn hovedansvaret mitt. At når det kommer noen gjester frem til døra våre, så hjelper jeg dem ut med bagasjen, tar dem inn i lobbyen, får vite hvilke romnummer de har, og så da løfter det opp på rommet. Men videre utover det er det bare å være tilgjengelig og være assisterende for gjester. Spørre dem, hei, hvordan går det? Kan jeg hjelpe dem med noe? Oi, du vil på en restaurant? Ja, det er rett her nede. Og du lurer på det og det? Jeg kan hjelpe deg med det. Oi, hvor er et fint sted å gå? Du går der og der. Så min jobb er bare å gi dem den beste opplevelsen jeg kan gjøre med det jeg har å tilby.
Okay. Samme som kompisen din, hva er det beste og det verste med jobben din, tenker du?
Gjester. Ja, vi får noen av de veldig kule gjester, veldig utrolig fine gjester som kommer da fra hele verden. Du blir eksponert for masse folk fra overalt, og får sånn innblikk i hvordan forskjellene er mellom folk. Men så også får du også helt jævlige folk. Du får folk som er bortskjemte drittunger, som bare virker som har lyst til å gjøre livet ditt vanskelig for deg, og skylde på deg for alt som måtte være feil. Så det er det at du møter spektret av mennesker på godt og vondt. Du får de som er fantastiske folk som du bare digger å snakke med, og du bare har lyst til å gi dem en god opplevelse. Og så har du disse her folkene som bare krever så mye av deg, vil at du liksom skal være en tjener, og du bare sånn, hvorfor må jeg hjelpe deg? Jeg tjener vel en servicelønn som er privat, en privat servicelønn. Så over gjennomsnittet timeslønn har jeg i forhold til andre servicejobber.
Ok, veldig nice. Er det det du vil jobbe med resten av livet ditt, eller har du andre mål og drømmer i livet ditt? Hva er det du ønsker å oppnå?
Akkurat nå, det jeg studerer nå, så har jeg mål om å enten jobbe jeg har lyst til å jobbe utenlands. Og enten om det er statlig gjennom noe sånn som Utenriksdepartementet, eller å jobbe i en bedrift eller et firma, hvor man kan da være utenlands med handel eller hva den måtte være.
Og så siste spørsmål, som vi spurte også kompisen din, vennen din, er hva er det farligste du har opplevd i livet ditt? Ikke sant? Det verste, det farligste. Og hva er det beste, en god opplevelse du har hatt i livet ditt? Da?
Det farligste. Kanskje jeg skal ta det som skjedde nylig. Vi var i Thailand, jeg og kompisen min, og vi hadde leid sånne skutere. Og jeg har aldri kjørt skuter før. Det er venstrekjøring, og tydeligvis er den travleste dagen de hadde hatt der vi var og besøkte en kompis av meg. Så jeg klarte jo å krasje inn i en taxi.
Du fikk lov til å kjøre uten lappen?
Lov og lov. Det er vel mer det at utleierne ikke er så veldig fint på å granske, eller de er litt mer tolerante over hvilke kvalifikasjoner du har. En ting som jeg innså veldig nylig, som jeg er veldig takknemlig for i livet mitt, er det at jeg har en veldig god familie rundt meg. Og ikke bare sånn kjernefamilie, men også sånn utvidet med fettere og onkler, tanter og så videre. At å ha det tilgjengelig, og ha noen som alltid er der for dem, men som du også genuint liker å være med. Det er ikke bare sånn, for vi er familie, derfor er det. Men det å ha en familie du omgås med, men du også er glad i og har lyst til å tilbringe tid med.
Veldig nice. Ok, I think that's it. Tusen takk til dere to. Ha en fin dag videre. Kos dere med Guinness. What's your job?
I'm in shipbuilding industry.
Can you tell us a bit more? What do you do? How is the job like?
The job is like we build ships in shipyards with the help of the engineers and the workers, laborers. We get customers from usually abroad, and then they come to Istanbul to build their ships, and we supervise them, we build them, and we send them home. That's how we do, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Can you tell us how much do you make in 1 year or not? Maybe like around, I don't know.
Like it depends on the job because I don't have a stable income. So it goes high, it goes low. Sometimes it's like more than 50,000 euros. It could go up to 150 a year. Yeah. It could go up to million sometimes. Not for me, not yet though. But I'm hoping I will get at that point, to that point.
If you have like a big order, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you get like 3-4 orders, which are like really big ships, you can even earn up to million.
All right.
It's a really good industry.
Oh yeah. Okay. Moving forward, what's like a good thing and a bad thing about your job?
The good thing about my job is there are a lot of variety of jobs because like there are still so many vessels to build and there are many technologies to be invented still. And bad thing about the job is, as I said, it's not stable income. If the world is in crisis, you go into like turtle mode. So like you just go into your shell and like try to live the year without getting any money. That's the hard part, getting customers.
Very interesting. Okay, so the last question is not related to your job, but just personally. What's the most dangerous thing that you have experienced in your life? And what's like the best thing that you have experienced in your life?
The most dangerous thing I've ever experienced in my life. I think I'm gonna say skydiving is the most dangerous one I've done. Skydiving.
Oh,
You know, jump from the plane. Yeah. Did it in Dubai. That was the most scariest thing, but the most fun, actually. And the best thing, but that's hard.
Like maybe let's put you in some context. Maybe like
Yeah, maybe.
you get promoted or in your job, or maybe if you're a dad, your kid is born or something like that. You know, some big moment.
25. I'm not a husband, so I think the best thing that I have to be graduating from university and getting on with life, because I like to get paid for what I do, not pay to do homework. That's, I think, the best thing ever happened to me is finishing university.
Vi har spurt folk i dag, hva er det de jobber med liksom? Hva er jobben deres? Har du en jobb, eller jobber du ikke?
Jeg jobber ikke, jeg er helt fri akkurat, så jeg venter til skole. Jeg skal begynne skole i august, så jeg venter da.
Hva skal du studere?
Skal studere, jeg tenkte mekanikk eller billakkere. Ja, jeg vil ha en god liv, og så skal prøve å det blir bedre og god liv til meg.
Hva er det verste du har opplevd i livet ditt? Hva er en sånn opplevelse du har hatt som har vært litt farlig, eller noe sånt?
Jeg bor siden 5 år uten familien, så det er en veldig stressende for meg. Og så jeg har problemer i land, i Afghanistan, så kan ikke reise. Og så det som skjer, så det er litt dumt for meg. Så det er trist og som yes.
Det er nice. Vi ønsker deg det beste, og vi håper det blir bedre for deg, og du oppnår hva du ønsker deg. Hva er det farligste du har opplevd i livet ditt?
شو أخطر شي صار معك بحياتك؟
لما جيت على الطريق بالبحر يعني كان اصعب شيء، لا، لما كسر موبايلي كان عليه كل ذكرياتي، وقع بالبحر.
Han mistet telefonen på stranda, og han hadde masse minner på telefonen som han mistet.
Jeg jobber med å lage plastrør. Jobber infraplast, heter det.
Kan du forklare oss litt mer om det? Hva gjør du på jobben din? Hvordan fungerer det?
Nei, jeg produserer plastrør. Plastrør. Så det legger i bakken. Det er kloakk og sånne ting, hvis du skjønner.
Nei, jeg har aldri hørt om det. Hvor mye tjener du per år, hvis du kan gi informasjon, hvis ikke det går bra? Nice. Hva er det verste og det beste tingen som du har opplevd på jobben?
Jobber kanskje litt mye overtid. Det er jo positivt og negativt.
Like, what's your job? What do you do?
I'm working in dancing and theater. I'm dancer, so that's my job. I working in I free dancer. Yeah.
Do you work here in Norway?
Yeah, I live in Norway for 4 years now.
Well, how much do you make? Can you say that? How much money do you make?
Oof, I'm free dancer, so actually, it's now it's a little bit hard to fix a job, but it's possible. But for example, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. That's it. I don't have a one price and or something like this.
What's like a good thing that you like about your job? And what's a bad thing? Like, what's a good experience and bad experience that you had while working?
Actually, I don't have a bad experience because my job, I really like it. I love it. So I work in this all my life in different countries, and I really love it. So I cannot say it's bad jobs or good job because I always have good jobs with dancing.
Last question. What is the worst thing, like the most dangerous thing that's happened to you in your life? And then like, what's one like really nice thing that you have experienced?
Here in Norway or in other parts?
In general.
Oh, the more difficult moment in my life is
Or dangerous, like,
dangerous. The more difficult because back in the days I live in Guatemala, so gangster killed my brother, and I need to go running away. I need to skate from Guatemala. So that is I live here now.
Shit, bro, I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah. So that is a very hard things. In Guatemala is a lot of gangsters, and I make hip hop. I make I'm breaker, I'm break dancer, and I also make freestyle rap and some graffiti things, and yeah. sometimes the gangsters confuse us because we look like this, you know. Yeah, but Norway is a safe place for me, and it's a new life, and yeah, now it's new starting, you know.
That's it. Thank you very much. Deseo un buen día.
My job is engineer.
Okay, can you explain us a bit more what do you do in your job and how did you acquire your job?
I am working as a quality manager. I am on a vacation now, and I am visiting some country and cities.
What do you do in your job? Like, what is some tasks you do?
I am working as a quality manager, and we have got a laboratory and structure materials testings. Our specials field.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much money do you make? Can you say that in 1 year?
Earn
Yes.
on 40,000 euro.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
What's one good and one bad experience you had while working at your job?
I don't know. It's life is always learning new experiences. I just say
Okay. What's the most dangerous thing that has happened to you in your life?
most dangerous.
Yes.
Most dangerous. I'm getting married. Most dangerous experiences. While
Why?
I'm
Getting married.
yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're touristing here.
Yeah.
What's like a very good experience you had in your life?
Always learning. Always people try the new experiences, and more travel, more read, more country, more culture.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Siden du jobber ikke, hva er drømmen din? Hva vil du jobbe med når du blir stor? Hva vil du oppnå med livet?
Jeg vil bli en fotballspiller.
Okay.
Ja, det prøver jeg mest på.
Spiller du fotball nå?
Ikke nå, nei. Ikke for et lag.
Da må du spille på et lag da, hvis du vil bli fotballspiller.
Jeg prøver min beste på det.
Vi håper du får spille på et lag. Hva er den verste tingen som har skjedd med deg i livet ditt? Hva er den dårlige opplevelse du har?
Å gå til Afrika.
Nei. Hvorfor?
Livet der er ikke samme som her. Du kan ikke finne alt du finner her. Det er mye slåss og sånn.
Ja, det er stor kontrast mellom Norge og Afrika, men det er fortsatt fint da. Liksom, folk som bor der koser seg liksom.
Jeg var født her, og så gikk jeg der. Så jeg kunne ikke oppleve å være der.